Everybody and welcome to the review of set 9463, the Werewolf After Monster Fighters theme from 2012. This set retailed for £18, $20 or €20, and it includes 243 pieces, 2 of which are minifigures, and one of those is unique to this set, and that is the werewolf. But before we're going to have a look at that, we're going to have a look at the monster fighter in this set, and that is Major Quinton Steel, a hunter for exotic prey and probably former British soldier in one of the colonies or something like that, because he wears one of those khaki uniforms combined with one of those typical white helmets, and he has a very nice torso print. He has the standard khaki uniform, like I've said, and you know, a lot of bullets, silver bullets, because that's the only way you can kill a werewolf. And he has a map there tucked in between that ammunition belt, and he has a regular belt and a small map pocket or something like that attached to that, and some claws which belong to a bear maybe or something like that. And of course he's armed with a big, giant, huge hunting rifle with a periscope there, and yeah, with an incredibly large muzzle and pearl gold. That looks good. And he himself has only one face print because, well, we would see the backside because of his helmet. So he only has this one expression. Pretty simple, you know, it's a white and gray beard, and he has this telescopic eye, sort of replacement eye, which probably enhances his vision and, well, makes it easier for him to spot the monsters, especially the werewolf, which is up next. And that is one of the best minifigures in this entire Monster Fighters theme, in my opinion. I really like this head mold. It is detailed pretty good. I like the proportions. The eyes are really looking. They are printed nicely. The teeth look horrifying and intimidating. And it looks like he usually, when it's not full moon, he usually is a lumberjack or something like that, because his ripped shirt is one of those typical lumberjack shirts, and his pants have some scratches and some ripped sections as well. And of course the highlight of this minifigure are the glow in the dark claws. They look amazing, and man, when I was a kid back then in 2012 and I bought this set, this is the only set I bought new back then. Man, that was a mixture of excitement and fear, because it was like glow in the dark stuff was new to me back then in Lego sets. So that was very exciting back then. The only thing I would have to criticize here is that this werewolf has no tail, unlike the Werewolf of the Monsters CMF series. So that is just due to the fact that this tail piece that they included later just didn't exist when this werewolf was created. So no big deal in my opinion, but that tail would have made this werewolf truly great. Now for the minifigures, let's get to the big giant tree. And you can see in front of that we have a small area where the moonstone is displayed, the werewolf moonstone. It has the werewolf printed onto it and a full moon in the background of that. So that is nicely displayed there. We have some teeth maybe, and we have some bones on the side. We have some greenery, we have some masonry bricks. And all in all, this tree uses a lot of different earthy colors. So we have reddish brown, we have dark brown, we also have dark tan, and we have dark green. So a variety of nice colors to have in such a tree, which is supposed to be in a very, very dark forest. So no bright green or anything like that. And if you look closely, we can see some trans orange bricks, and that almost looks like the inside of the tree. Very interesting what that is supposed to be, so that I leave that to speculation what that's actually supposed to be. And that is almost it for the tree, but of course it has a play function, or I'm glad that it has a play function, because otherwise this tree would be very boring. So that works pretty simple. You just put the werewolf onto this 1x2 tile, and it's just held in place by the brick and the panel. And then what you're going to do is push this red section right here down, and then the werewolf jumps out and attacks whoever is trying to steal his moonstone. So that is a very cool play feature. I loved that as a kid. That was so cool back then, and I still like it. I still think that it's a genius technique and mechanism, especially with the tree branches just sort of sliding out of the way, or being catapulted out of the way, that is more accurate. So that looks just awesome. And that brings me to the vehicle in this set, which is a hot rod of Major Quinton Steel. And man, that hot rod looks oversized when we talk about the back wheels, but apart from that, it just looks pretty good. And I have to say, those huge, large back wheels, I don't mind that. Honestly, I think this is a super cool, awesome looking car of the 1920s or early 1930s. I think the use of the revolvers as exhaust pipes is amazing. I really like that silver frog there, serving as a car company logo or something like that, just like Mercedes has the star on front of the hood. This one has a silver frog, so that is pretty genius. We have 4 lamps, because when you're in a dark forest there are no street lamps, and you need super good vision, super good lighting. And yeah, we have some clips on the side, one on each side, so you can attach Major Quinton Steel's hunting rifle on the side. And yeah, it's just a nice compact car. You know, it fits one minifig, and that is enough. You can transport some weapons with it, and it's just good, you know. That is a good set, a complete set in my opinion. It works super great with how it looks, and that's really all we need in a set like this. 20 euros was a great price for this set. I guess if this set was released today, I wish it was, or something like that, it would be at around $30, 30 euros. And yeah, that would be still okay for today's prices, but 20 euros back then, that was a pretty good deal. And that's all I have to say about this set. So let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Do you know this set? Do you know this Monster Fighters theme? And do you own any sets of that theme? As you can tell, I'm kind of a huge fan of that. So let me know all of that in the comments down below. Next set I'm going to review is the Vampires Hers, however you pronounce that. Stay tuned for that, and I see you in the next video.